He finished school and stuff in his lifetime. He wrote 3 books. He went on to do 3 books. He was arrested 30 times. He was stabbed. He was beaten. And some of the highlights of his career that I'll never forget is some words that he wrote, and I'd like to share them with you quickly. There is so much frustration in the world because we have relied on gods rather than God. We have genuflected before the God of science only to find that it has given us the atomic bomb, producing the fears and the anxieties that science can never mitigate. We have worshipped the God of pleasure only to discover that thrills play out and sensations short-lived. We have bowed before the God of money only to learn that there are such things as love and friendship that money cannot buy, and that in a world of possible depressions, stock market crashes, and bad business investments, money is rather uncertain. These transitory gods are not able to save or bring happiness to the human heart. Only God is able. It is faith in Him that we must rediscover.
Thank you, Jesus.
And I will finish this up with this. I've been to the mountaintop. We have been forced to point where we're going to have to grapple with the problems that men have been trying to grapple with through history. But the demands didn't force them to do it. Survival demands that we grapple with them. Men for years now have been talking about war and peace. But now no longer can they just talk about it. It is no longer a choice between violence and nonviolence in this world. Nonviolence or non-existence. That is where we are today, and also in the human rights revolution. If something isn't done and in a hurry to bring the colored peoples of the world out of their long years of poverty, their long years of hurt and neglect, the whole world is doomed. If I lived in China or even in Russia or in a totalitarian country, maybe I could understand some of these illegal injunctions. Maybe I could understand the denial of certain basic First Amendment privileges because they hadn't committed themselves to that over there. But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of the press. Somewhere I read the greatness of America is the right to protest for right. Amen. And so just as I say, we aren't going to let any dog, water hose turn us around. We aren't going to let any injunction turn us around. We are going on. Let us rise up tonight with greater readiness. Let us stand with greater determination, and let us move on. In these powerful days, these days of challenge to make America what it ought to be, we have an opportunity to make a better nation, and I want to thank God once more for allowing me to be here with you. I don't know what will happen now. We got some different days ahead, but it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop and I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain, and I've looked over. And I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. And I am happy tonight. I am not worried about anything. I am not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. This was Martin Luther King, April 3rd, 1968. He was assassinated April 4th, 1968.